This week on Fly Rod Chronicles, I head down to Bryson City, North Carolina to meet up with my good friend Ryan Harmon as he and other distinguished honorees were inducted into the Fly Fishing Museum of the Southern Appalachians Hall of Fame. This is one incredible event I didn't want to miss. From there, we head over to River's Edge Outfitters in Cherokee to do some fly fishing on these incredible trophy waters with some of the Hall of Fame inductees. We also got to hang out with Cherokee native and professional fly fisherman Michael Bradley. This episode is full of good people, good laughs, and some epic fly fishing. So stick around. Traveling the world, fishing, enjoying the great outdoors. Those are things that would have seemed impossible to me when I was a kid growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a lucky man, and I never want to forget it, and I'm hoping that sharing my experiences with folks will inspire them to do the same. I'm Curtis Fleming, and these are my Fly Rod Chronicles. Now, we get to pack up. We're headed down to Cherokee, North Carolina, Bryson City, and we're going fishing.
Absolutely.
All right? Oh, wait a minute. You're not going with me?
No, I'm going to Texas.
Hey, have a great time.
Thank you.
All right, we just got into Bryson City. This is exciting stuff. We're going in to see some of the new Hall of Famer inductees, some of the old Hall of Famers, which is myself. I call myself old, but get to see some old friends and new friends. So looking forward to this. So come on, let's go check this out. Going to the brewery.
Newborn day and that still warm glow. Life's in long lost times ago. Close my eyes so I can see the light.
So here we are, back in the beautiful town of Bryson City, North Carolina for this year's Hall of Fame inductions to the Fly Fishing Museum of the Southern Appalachians. This is probably one of my favorite events because so much of its focus is on recognizing some of the unsung heroes of the sport. You are going to meet men and women that you may not recognize or maybe have never even heard of. But make no mistake, their dedication and contribution to the sport of fly fishing is undeniable. And it's a real privilege for me to be able to recognize this great organization and these amazing people. And one of the coolest things about this year, I got to induct my good friend Ryan Harmon.
It's an unbelievable honor for me to stand here today and receive this award.
The museum was kind of a wild idea at first, but now it's out of control. It's that simple.
Jackie was the first one that I personally told about my own cancer diagnosis. I didn't know what to do, I didn't have a plan, I didn't know anything about it. But Jackie quickly put everything into perspective for me and made it simple. She said, "Joy, it will be okay. We'll just fish through it." And we did. Jackie is a true ambassador for the sport that we all love. She engages people at all levels. She brings people together through her love of fishing. and that's what this sport needs. So everyone, please stand and join me in welcoming Miss Jackie Green to the Fly Fishing Hall of Fame.
My mom passed away 6 weeks ago. You know, they told me it would be another 6 months to a year. First phone call is Ryan Harmon. That's the person Ryan Harmon is. Ryan is the friend that you want. I don't know how Fly Rod Chronicles, I don't know how Curtis Fleming deserved a friend like Ryan Harmon. But the museum, Jackie, you guys got a friend of a lifetime here, and we're all lucky to have a person like Ryan Harmon. And Ryan, congratulations. If you would like to check out more Fly Rod Chronicles episodes, check us out on YouTube. You know, that was pretty cool to be able to hang out with all the fellow fly fishermen at the Hall of Fame event. Now, we're going to head over to Cherokee, North Carolina, and head over to River's Edge Outfitters and do a little fly fishing on Cherokee's trophy waters. Yeah, atta girl. Ooh, good fish. Good fish. Nice fish, Jackie. Good fish. Now this is a part of the show they usually let me reel it in.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Good job, Jackie. Good fish.
We'll probably
Pretty
get it in
fish.
here. He'll be foul hooked or something.
No, you nailed this fish. This is, oh, what a beautiful fish. Oh my gosh. Keep it going, baby. Nice fish. Oh, look at the colors on this fish. Oh, that a girl, yes. Yes.
Finally! Wow.
Look at this rainbow. Yeah, you foul hooked it right in the top of the mouth. You just went into the Hall of Fame. Think about what you just said. And how cool was that?
It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so cool because I never, ever, and in fact, I've said it a million times. When people say something to me, I say, I'll never be in the Hall of Fame, never be in the Hall of Fame. And Alan said something to me one day, and it came to happen. So, and Max said, one day you're going in, and it's like, really, for this, for doing this? And it happened.
The museum is open for people. It's open to the public.
Yeah.
And forevermore, they'll be able to come in, see you, see your name, see that you have been inducted. Okay, so you put 3 flies on.
Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes 4.
To start out.
That's right.
Okay.
And so, just based on experience, my objective really is to see how the fish react.
Right.
So they're going to come up to the top dropper fly, or the middle dropper, or the tail fly.
Yep.
And that's somewhat based on what the natural food base is out there, how they react to what they do.
I got you.
But not always.
I got you. All right, so it didn't take long for Davey to hook up. He went with his 4th fly, as he calls it, his filling out section. So he's got 4 wet flies on there, and this is his way of starting out. Pretty neat to hear him talk about it. So I'm sure he's going to net this fish, take inventory, see what fly the fish ate on. It looks like a wild rainbow. So I already know, I know your history, man. You represent the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indian Nation. I mean, how's it feel to be an ambassador, to know that you're the guy, man? How's it feel?
It's quite amazing, actually. We get a lot of support.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of support from Fishers and Wildlife, and I had a lot of help from Visit Cherokee as well.
Yeah.
I think they might have helped y'all out some with this event. I was fortunate last year. I was fortunate and unfortunate at the same time because it was COVID year,
Yeah.
and I didn't get to do as much as I wanted for them. But I was fortunate to have a partnership with them, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm always thankful for these guys and the fish they give us, and the work they do.
I love that. I love how you give support back to the people that help you. And I'm not going to put pressure in real time on you, but you're going to, I mean, you've got places mapped out you're going to throw and go get your fish.
Yeah, most of my spots are from knowledge of fishing this run.
Okay, all right.
Many a time.
All right, well, if you need advice, I'm here to help you, all right?
All right, y'all holler.
I'll holler. I'll holler. I'll holler. All right, go do your thing then. Hey, now hold on a second. Hold on a minute. I didn't have time to get ready. I didn't have to. You do it that quick?
Sometimes.
Now, that was a half a cast.
Yeah.
You're that good? Woo! Christian, look at this one. Nice, nice. Nice, buddy. Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice, buddy. Nice. Nice. Oh. Nice. Whew. Nice. I know. I'm getting away from you. That's a donkey right there. Hey, if you're ever down in Bryson City, North Carolina, check out the Fly Fishing Museum of the Southern Appalachians. And then head over to Cherokee, North Carolina, and check out our friends at River's Edge Outfitters. Check out their trophy waters, where they can put you on any type of fishing you guys want to do. So let me ask you this. So in the fall, is it always this good of fishing?
You know, our fall is really some of our best time, good water levels, cooler temps, and yeah, we get a lot of people coming out. We hit some record sales this past year. Have over 50,000 anglers coming.
Really?
About every state in the country these days. So it's a hopping time here at Cherokee.
And tell me about the different species of fish that you got.
Sure. So we've got all three species of trout here. Our native brook trout, and then browns and rainbows. We stock mostly rainbows in the larger sizes like you saw today. But roughly almost 250,000 pounds a year going in these streams almost every week out of the year. So it's a great fishery if you want to come and keep a few, or catch and release and fly fish like we've done today. So
nice.
A lot of opportunities for everybody.
Hey Curtis, I may need a net for this one, buddy.
Uh-oh, you got a big one? Oh, you come up here and stuck the big one, didn't you? Oh my gosh, you did. Jeez whiz, Ryan. Oh Lord, that's a big one. Do we got a big enough net? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Do you remember how to play a fish that big? Okay, buddy. We may be calling the taxidermy shop on this one. Nice fish, dude. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, good fish. You're gonna make me earn my tip, aren't you?
I am. We'll run out of real estate here in a minute.
I know.
Drop in below me.
Crazy setup. Up, up, up. Yeah. I would have got drowned on that. Wow. 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 Woo. Dude.
Football.
I told you that was a taxidermist fish. Holy Toledo.
You earned your tip back.
Wow. So we've been talking about this, planning it. COVID stopped the show. You went down to Cherokee to try to get the deal. Jackie's been trying. I mean, finally. And look how you end this thing.
2 years in the works.
Yeah. And a fish.
Makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it?
Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Let's put him back in. Look at that. For somebody else to catch right here in the trophy waters. Look, it is ready to go.
Ready to go.
And I mean, so that is a testament to what Cherokee puts in their waters, isn't it? Huh?
I mean, how many places can you go out and fish in this kind of environment and catch fish like that?
Right, right. And I mean, what a weekend. I mean, we've had, I mean, icons to go into the Hall of Fame over in Bryson City.
I mean, and fish to boot, right?
And got to fish.
Big names, big people, big personalities, big fish.
What more? And
got to do a TV show.
We should. And thank you for being part of this.
Thank you for coming down.
This is awesome.
I mean, you bring a whole level of exposure to what these people are doing down here.
Yeah.
And it makes it all worthwhile, and they're going to continue to do what they do. And with your support, they'll continue to drive this fishery and recognize good people.
That's good stuff. So we're supposed to do a better show the next week. I don't know how we top it off.
It's going to be hard.
It is. So come back next week for more Fly Rod Chronicles.